Yeah. Virginia, the revolution. Everybody's fighting for liberty, but only one man in this story ain't allowed to have it. His name was James, and both sides told him freedom had a price. Picture a man enslaved in 1781. Virginia soil, the war for freedom already begun. Every white man round him screaming, give me liberty. But the one man who ain't free is the one they'll never free. His name is James, enslaved to a man named William Armistead. And the whole world's picking sides. Why? He's just trying to get ahead, yeah, to the only thing that matters when your body ain't your own. A road, any road that leads a man back home. And there's two roads open, both of them a bet. The British say run to us and freedom's what you get. Lord Dunmore's proclamation, the king's own decree. Flee your patriot master and the crown will set you free. So the redcoats, the tyrants, are the ones who crack the door. While the men who cry for liberty keep it locked on the floor. That's the impossible choice, let it sit on your chest. The enemy offers freedom, and your country offers less. Which way do you run when there's no way that's right? Two roads to freedom in the dead of the night. One says he'll free you, one says he might. And the man's gotta bet his whole life on the line. Impossible choice, impossible choice, it's possible choice. Oh, freedom on the table, oh, but you don't get a voice. Now James makes a choice that'll take a special kind of nerve. He don't run to the British, he picks a side that won't serve. He joins the Patriot, cause under the Marquis de Lafayette, a French general fighting for the states, the best ally they'd get. But James don't carry a musket, James carries a lie. Walks straight into the British camp with the truth behind his eyes. He plays the runaway slave, says I'll serve the crown in Cornwallis. Lets him in, never looking down, cause who suspects the servant who watches what he sees? So James is pouring wine while he's memorizing. Oh, and everything troop count movements, where the ships will land. He carried British secrets back in the palm of his hand. Then he play it in reverse, feed the British lies. A double agent walking a razor the whole time. One slip, one wrong word, and it's a rope or a grave. The most dangerous game played by a man they called a slave. Which way do you run when there's no way that's right? Two roads to freedom in the dead of the night. One says he'll free you, one says he might. And the man's gotta bet his whole life on the line. Impossible choice, impossible choice, impossible choice. Oh, freedom on the table, oh, but you don't get a voice. Yeah. Then Yorktown, 1781, the siege that ended it all. And the secrets that James carried helped the whole thing fall. Yeah. Cornwallis surrendered, the war swung on that ground. And the intel from a slave is part of how they brought it down. America was born that day. You hear the irony ring? A black man still in chains helped the free nation win, so they thanked him and they sent him back to bondage again. Cause the law freed soldiers who fought, but a spy wasn't in the plan. He won the country's freedom and went back to his own self. The paradox of liberty, he knew it far too well. But the story ain't done, cause the Marquis don't forget. Lafayette writes it down what this man did, and the debt testifies to Virginia, says this man want us to fight. And in 1787 they finally do right. James walks out free and he takes a new name to wear, James Armistead Lafayette, for the general who cared. He lived his life in Virginia, a free man with land. The spy who bet his life and won his freedom back in his hand. But don't lose the lesson underneath the victory won. He had to earn what was handed to every other son. They were born with liberty, he had to spy for his. And that gap right there, that's what the paradox is. So say his name, James Armistead Lafayette, the man who paid for freedom with the life or death bet. Not given but taken, not granted but earned. One impossible choice, and the whole nation turned. They all wanted liberty. He was the proof of the cause, the one who won it for everybody and almost got lost. Say his name, say his name. The spy who walked home through the flame.